Boys and Girls Club, Mr. David Smith will present his annual report.
How y'all doing? I'm glad to be here. Son got to the point that I got old enough that the years go by so fast, it seems like I was just here last week. But we certainly appreciate the community and y'all as a city council representatives, you have all the help that you give us. Our after-school program is growing, just like it always has. We have close to 350 kids almost every day now. Our athletic program moving along. Last year, you know, we hosted the girls' Babe Ruth softball tournament. So we had about 45 girls softball teams here for 6 days. So that was, you know, one of the things we like. You know, Candy told you about what tournaments do. We just think that that's the fairest thing to do. If we can have them, it saves our kids from having to travel and go play someplace and spend money. And then we can put money back in the community that does so much for us. And we were fortunate. I found out Friday that we got awarded the 12-year-old Babe Ruth Cal Ripken State Tournament. And we'll have it in July. That won't be near as big as the girls' tournament, but we'll have 10 teams here for it for about 4 days. So it'll be a nice deal. Some other things we've done, we've got our computer lab renovated. So we've got about 13 computers, good computers, up and running and network. We've only had it operating like this for about the last 6 weeks, and we're averaging about 60 kids a day through the computer lab. And one of the things first thing we do, we have a program called NetSmart that teach kids things to look out for on the internet. We only have 2 computers on the internet. The other 11, you haven't got enough eyes to watch what kids do if you don't. We can watch 2 computers, but we can't watch 13. And so we've had some help from a lot of volunteers to get it set up and running. And everything's just going peachy keen. We appreciate y'all. We're working on some things. We're trying to build a new barn for our tractors and mowers and stuff like that. And we wrote a grant to the Sturgis Foundation. But we'll find out about it sometimes in April, and maybe we can build us a new storage building and tear that old one down and expand our baseball facilities a little bit. It's been a real good year. It's been a real good year. We've had a lot of kids come to the club. We've got a lot of kids right now. Our basketball program is probably bigger right now than I've been there 23 years, and it's as big as it's been in 15 years. We built a new gym 7, 8 years ago, and we've only had to use one gym for games and one gym we use for practice. We're right at the edge of having to use both gyms to play ball games in that region, and that's how we get that. We got, and I'm real proud to say, we got a ton of volunteers. We've got people out there coming to help, to referee. The biggest expense we have doing anything is the man hours, the people that do the work, to be with the kids and do stuff. And when you have as many volunteers as we've got right now, it makes things less expensive and better for the kids because they're seeing a lot more different adults. And the college, Coach Dean's class, we've got 4 interns out there right now. We've gone through a spell for about 8 or 9 years where we didn't get very many interns. And it's swung around, and those interns really, really help. But again, I can tell you how much I appreciate it. If you don't know our new president, Joe Adcox is the board president, and he came to kind of give me a little support in case I falter along the way. But we really do appreciate everything y'all do for me. We appreciate Magnolia, and the Boys Club are fortunate. The kids that go to the Boys Club are fortunate to have a community that cares enough to look out for them. Anything I can ask for, ask, take, say, do.
There's that storage facility that you're talking about, the one that's been there forever.
Been there forever.
That I probably got a lot of my football gear from.
I'm sure. It used to be the old concession stand at the front, and it's a pipe frame structure with wood tied onto the pipe and then sheet metal, tin, nailed to it. The pipe frame's great. It's gonna be there for 100,000 years, but everything else is gone. And we just got a fence wrapped around it, we're trying to keep people away from it, storing our tractors and stuff in smaller buildings, but, we looked at building a 20 by 40 building up closer to our building, and that will get everything in it that we need, and be close, you know. I know y'all know how things disappear. In the wintertime, I don't make as many trips to the barn as I do in the spring and summer, and it's real easy for something to come up missing out of that old barn. And so, this will help in a lot of ways.
Well, David, I want to say thank you, because Chief Maxwell and I've had this talk many times. You keep how many kids a day off the streets?
About 350.
Yeah. I mean, there could be a lot worse things happening. Thank you, sir.
All right.
A couple little housekeeping notes before we get where y'all